Imagine looking at your bank account 10 years from now and seeing a figure that once seemed impossible. Financial freedom feels distant, but it's not out of reach. The truth is, the foundation for wealth is laid in your 20s, and every choice you make now brings you closer to or further from that freedom. Today, we're going to break down how to build wealth in your 20s so you can enjoy life on your terms. We'll cover 5 crucial steps to growing your wealth in your 20s, with tips you can start using today. These aren't just financial tips, they're life tips that help build a future full of choices and opportunities. Stick with me to the end, because I'll share a common financial trap that sets many people back, and trust me, you'll want to avoid it. Alright, let's start with the first step, making a plan. Don't worry, this isn't the boring part. It's actually what separates those who struggle financially from those who thrive. Point 1. Set clear financial goals. Setting clear financial goals is like mapping out your journey. Imagine setting out on a road trip without a destination. You'd waste time, money, and energy going in circles. It's the same with your finances. When you know where you're going, every financial decision becomes easier and more focused. Now think about this. What do you want your life to look like in 10 years? Do you want financial freedom, to own a home, or to travel the world? Whatever it is, putting it down on paper makes it real. And with a concrete goal, you're already a step closer to making it happen. Here's a quick question. Would you play a game if you didn't know how to win? Exactly. Treat your finances like the ultimate game, where the prize is freedom. Once you know what you're aiming for, the next step is to develop habits that will take you there. This brings us to one of the most powerful habits you can adopt in your 20s, saving and budgeting. Point 2. Master saving and budgeting. Budgeting is the backbone of wealth. Now I know what you might be thinking, budgeting sounds boring, but here's a shift in perspective. Budgeting is actually about freedom. A well-structured budget gives you the freedom to spend without worry, because you've already accounted for it. Now imagine reaching your 30s and realizing you've been living paycheck to paycheck for a decade. Scary, right? Learning how to budget and save effectively now is how you avoid that fate. And the beauty is, it doesn't have to be complicated. Even simple steps, like automating savings each month, can lead to big results. Think of budgeting like spinach. It might not be exciting, but it's what keeps everything else strong. And who knows, with the right approach, you might even start to like it. Now that we've established the importance of saving, let's take things a step further. Savings alone won't grow your wealth. To truly build, you need to invest. Point 3. Start investing early. Investing is how your money works for you. Imagine you're planting a seed. With time, that seed can grow into a massive tree. The earlier you start, the longer your money has to grow, thanks to the magic of compounding. If you start investing in your 20s, even with small amounts, you're giving yourself a huge advantage over those who wait. Picture this. By starting now, you could have a portfolio worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, by the time you retire. That's what early investing does. And here's the exciting part. It doesn't take much to get started. Even a little can go a long way over time. So, if your money could be growing while you sleep, why let it sit idle? Let's put it to work. But of course, investing and saving don't mean much if your earnings aren't keeping up. That's why the next step is all about boosting your income potential. Point 4. Invest in yourself to increase your income potential. One of the best investments you can make in your 20s is in your own skills and knowledge. By improving your expertise or learning new skills, you can open doors to higher paying jobs, side hustles, or even entrepreneurial ventures. Think about this. Every skill you learn or certification you earn can be a stepping stone to a bigger paycheck. Investing in yourself isn't just about making money. It's about expanding your options, whether that's getting a raise, finding a better job, or building a business. Plus, unlike other investments, this one comes with a 100% return on confidence. Who doesn't want that? Increasing your income and investing wisely are crucial. But what about the biggest pitfall that can ruin it all? Let's tackle that next. Point 5. Avoid bad debt like the plague. Debt can be one of the biggest wealth destroyers, especially high-interest debt like credit cards or payday loans. Once you're caught in a debt cycle, it's incredibly hard to break free. It's like running on a treadmill that only goes faster the longer you're on it. Imagine working hard, saving, investing, and then losing a chunk of it to interest payments. Avoiding bad debt allows you to keep your wealth and continue building it without interruptions. If you need to use credit, use it wisely and make sure it aligns with your long-term goals. Think of it this way. Debt is that friend who always shows up at the worst time, costs you money, and sticks around longer than welcome. Best to keep that friend at a distance. So if you want to avoid the traps that hold so many people back, keep watching, because up next, we'll reveal one more essential strategy for protecting your wealth. Building wealth in your 20s isn't about a single lucky break. It's about a series of small, smart choices, setting goals, saving and budgeting, investing early, growing your skills, and avoiding debt traps. Each of these steps brings you closer to financial freedom. And remember, if you're serious about avoiding the pitfalls that set people back, check out my video on 5 financial mistakes to avoid in your 20s. It'll help you steer clear of common traps and keep you on the path to wealth. Click here to watch it now.